Top of the morning, fam. I'm robbing you guys. We're going to work right now. We have to be at work at 7:30. As you can see, we're a little bit late. Yeah, I'm just gonna mob with you guys. We're gonna be chatting, tell you guys a couple things about this car. There's a lot of shit I gotta tell you guys, so let's hop in the car, drive together. We gotta kind of hurry up because we're pretty late, so we're not gonna rush though. And that's one thing about this car is I drive it like I stole it a lot. And since I do that, I kind of messed up the car a little bit, so I'm just gonna share some things. I'm just gonna talk to you guys like if you guys were coming to work with me. Alright, how's that angle? First off, I woke up, so my brain is completely foggy right now, still waking up. But I am extremely grateful for this car. I've just been having a grateful feeling of this, and grateful for people that watch me. You guys know, the real ones, where I came from with this car. And to have it actually back in this condition is just wild. I'm pretty sure as we're gonna speed up, you guys aren't gonna be able to hear me, so we're gonna throw on this mic right here. It's gonna be like a raw video. I'm just gonna be chatting with y'all. We're gonna go to work. That's just what it is. It's real life stuff. I just got done moving all my cars for street sweeping, and that was a pain itself. I drove my Prius yesterday, so I haven't drove this for one day, and I miss it already. I've been driving this car everywhere, and I know I shouldn't. There's one thing that I've been learning about having a clean car. It's really hard to keep the car clean. I've driven this car approximately over 1,000 miles already. I've been to Santa Cruz, which is up north from me. I just went to the snow. I've been enjoying this car. Part of me is mad at myself, but I'm also very happy that I have it back. Got my lunch right here. We got spaghetti today. We're not gonna drive crazy. I need to hold myself. I need to control myself. But it's so easy just to drive crazy. Like right now, I'm squeezing in. Is that a doggo? Look at that doggo. Hey, doggo. Yeah, I've been daily driving the 5.4, and out of all the chassis, 540 is the one that I'll choose because it's very smooth and elegant. It's just like an executive car. I mean, it was an executive car back in the day. It was that car that the car does rub a little bit. It was that car that, you know, the boss man bought as a 5 Series with a stick shift. That's crazy. The dude that owned this car, he was a boss. Oh yeah, I love when that happens. Oh, and this is why I love the 540. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Yeah. Yeah, the car might rub. It rubs sometimes, but no biggie. Yeah, there you go. Just a little bit of rub. I told myself I wasn't gonna drive fresh. Oh yeah, that was a big rub. Alright, come down everybody. Relax, relax. We're already late. No reason to drive fast. We're supposed to be taking this chill. It's a 30-minute drive to work. And I'm literally gonna have this video raw. Just like you guys hanging out with me. Should have put you guys right there. My brain is still waking up. Your boy is tired. Who likes working? You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't want to drive this car quick, because nowadays people could remember this car, and if I drive like an asshole, they could just get mad at me later. But damn, I love this car. And I'm always cruising at like 90. Throw it in 6th gear. Currently in 6 right now. to be a beautiful machine. I gotta tell you guys a little story time. I got pulled over in this car, and I wasn't supposed to drive this car because the registration was like a day later. So long story short, the guy pulls me over. I just hit a bowl. I just might have smoked a bowl. So I'm a little nervous. It's dark time. I'm pulling in a parking lot. The welded diff is skirting. I have no muffler, which is illegal in California. This car is highly illegal. It's very low. So he's coming up to me, and I'm like, oh God. I keep the conversation short. I have my hands on the steering wheel. I'm just like this. And I'm like, hello. He says, do you know I pulled you over? And I'm like, no. He's like, your tail light is out. He's like, I'll show you if you want to see. And I was like, sure. So he goes to his car. He runs my information. Damn, fucking truck with the rocks. Thanks, bruh. Come on, dude, speed up. I gotta move over. Thank you. He checks my information, he comes back, and then he tells me, hey, do you want to get out of the car and see it? I'm like, sure. So I get out of the car, and I look at it, and then I'm like, oh man, these contacts, sometimes these contacts, they don't make connection, and it kind of like doesn't break. I was smacking the taillight. Couldn't find out it was my fuse that popped. The whole left side lights were out. So then he goes, oh man, here you go. It's just a warning. I know those cars. I used to have one. I know it's a process. Just fix it when you have time. It's like, I actually love the car. The color is really nice. You do a lot of work on it yourself? And I'm there, you know, a little discombobulated, a little high. I'm like, what? Yeah, I actually do. You know, it's still fuck 12. I mean, so we were like basically chatting for a little bit about the car, and I thought I was gonna get my car taken away. I thought I was gonna get a ticket or something. It was just surprising, and you know, this car, since it's so nice, it's been I've been adjusting to a nice car. A lot of people look at you. A lot of people tell you nice car. Apparently the cops pull you over and they tell you nice car. But yeah, we're in dumb traffic right now. So this video is going to be super long, which is, I mean, I'm pretty sure the homies that want to ride with me. I'm extremely tired. Your boy's been filming a lot of short form content. I don't know if you guys been seeing my shorts, but yeah, I've been using my phone a lot to shoot vertical video. If you guys want to see that stuff, follow me on TikTok, Instagram. Is there anything else? YouTube Shorts. But it's just easier. And now that I'm working, it's kind of hard to like make these videos, and that's why I'm putting this together, because I've been off the internet for a little bit. I mean, I showed you guys this car and then vanished. There's a whole details behind this car. I'm still gonna upload it going to the paint shop, picking it up from the paint shop. Shout out to Vintage Beamer for painting the car. I forgot to mention that in the last video. So there's a lot of details about this car. Dude, I swear to God, it's like GTA. When I drive this car, I see so many red cars. Like, not even red, but like almost Calypso, like burgundy. Different manufacturers of Calypso. And I'm like, what the hell? All of a sudden. The car is filthy right now too. I need to get it detailed because I have a video shoot coming this Sunday, and I'm missing like a lot of parts. But the good thing about a video, it kind of hides the imperfections. Damn, yo, we're in big time traffic here. Damn. I must have an accident. I've been driving this car in the rain too. I just drove it in the snow. But in the rain, I've been driving this one because it has all brand new tires. And I come from an era where these cars are shitbox, and I never really had brand new tires on all four. So driving in the rain is a little scary. Yeah, my buddy actually hydroplaned from like the carpool lane all the way to this side, crashed it. I don't know if you guys remember that video, but maybe I'll put it up somewhere. Yeah, we actually resurrected that car and brought it back to life. So for the first 30 minutes, when I was driving from up north, it was pouring rain, yo, pouring. Had the wiper on full blast. Your boy was like this every 2 seconds on my toes, like, oh shit, oh shit. After 30 minutes, I was like, man, this is chill. I start driving like this, cutting people off. The car is very stable. The tires are really wide, so I'm guessing that played a factor. But the car was very stable and very safe. And I was cruising all the way home. But the snow, when I upload that video, you guys will see, I was out of my element for show. I did not know what I was doing in the snow. I didn't want to get stuck. Your boy's been getting stuck lately in life. And we ain't doing that no more. Knock on that nardy grain wood, bruh. Alright, since this is going to be a memory in my life, I'm going to talk to my younger self, my older self, my past self. What's up, bruv? We're going to work right now. You're working at, no, we're not going to say the company, but you're a laser welder right now, and you're going to go stack some panels. Very fun. Very fun. Yeah, man, you're going to look back at this and be like, fuck, we still hate working for people. But it was a good experience. You're having fun in the 540 right now, though. I'll tell you one thing, and you're a little bit sick. Your nose is kind of congested. But around this time, everybody and their mama been getting sick. Which is wild, bruh, because they had this thing called COVID, and they shut the whole world down. Now everybody's back to normal, sick as a dog, going to work. Damn, man, you need to get a Cadillac CTS-V. Those cars are sexy. It's literally like an E34. It's not like E34, bro. It's basically a luxury performance car, which is, in that sense, it's like E34. Why is there so many people? I'll go next to the Cadillac. Where'd he go? Don't travel in the second lane because all the trucks travel there and it's horrible. One thing about this car, it's very low, very, very low. And I've been having to adjust with that too. My lip is messed up completely, but shout out to Bailey. He said he's gonna help me out with some touch up because he wants to host, like when I put this car at his show, he wants to like have it look clean, so he's willing to touch it up, which that's amazing. I mean, I've been driving the car, I'm not neglecting the front lip. I've taken caution that I'm pretty low, but I let my uncle drive this car. It was 3 days in, 3 days on the freaking road. I let my uncle drive this car because once upon a time he had an E30 M3, and I like to rub it in his face like, yo, you should never sold that car. Look how much they are. And yeah, so I always show him my E34s, but he's always like, oh, why do you do this so much to a sedan? It's never going to be a coupe. And I'm like, yada, 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 whatever. So I finally had this car done, you know, and I show him. And now he's like, yo, this car is nice. He gives me approval, right? And I tell him, hey, you want to drive it? I don't know why I did that. I just assumed that he still knew how to drive manual and whatnot. But one telltale sign of like someone not knowing how to drive manual is if they drive it like they're in Fast and Furious and they're like shifting super quick. And I'm in the passenger and I see that and I'm just like, oh man, let's just get there and get back safely. So he's shifting off fast like you have to, but I don't understand because you don't really have to shift fast. You can shift like a granny if you want. And we're coming back home and there's a dip. And I'm like, hey, slow down because the car's a little low. You might want to go sideways. But he's in the zone. He slows down, hits the bump. Car says, and I'm just like, fuck. Yeah, so the lip actually folded, scratched like the front end and cracked the lip. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that once I get it repainted. There's a lot of little things I have to do on this car that I just didn't do just because I wanted to drive it. I have a door handle gasket cover I need to fix. Various trims. I got the side markers that I need to put in with bulbs. I don't even have low beams. I've been running just high beams. What else? I don't have a muffler. I don't have the rear cover from the M-Tech bumper. But the car still looks good. You wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even care. Bye, Cadillac CTS-V. You look really good as a Stormtrooper. Look at this Calypso truck all of a sudden. It's like Calypso metallic, fool. Alright, I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to have to. I don't know why it's so much traffic. It's not usually like this, at least around this area, but yeah, I am a little late. I'm supposed to be at work at 7:30. We're about to be 8 o'clock. I've been thinking about moving to I'll tell you guys. I've been thinking about moving to Mexico. Yeah. Why? Because it's very cheap. It's very, very cheap. And if I could somehow make internet money and live out of the country, you just see how that plays. Like, I'm playing the game different. It's still an idea right now. I'm not really sure because yo boy no habla mucho español, pero yo quieres practicar and habla todo bien. So, ahorita yo no vivo la en Mexico. Do I have any people on the internet that speak Spanish that watches my videos? I also want to know if anybody daily drives their E34. And if you do, where are you at? And what model you got? Hey, my seatbelt's locked. Look at that. Safety first, bro, in the E34. I have a shitload of footage that I need to edit. I hate saying I have a shitload of footage that I need to edit. I just haven't found the time because I've been working. There's this 2-door Nova that I seen yesterday, and that shit is hard. I haven't had the time because I've been working and been going to the... My time management is just completely off, and it's nobody's fault but mine. I just need to get on my shit and stop playing around. I got the videos way back when, and I'm uploading this video, and you guys don't even have the context of this car. I got to do a walk around. I just need to start uploading. Yes. I don't even know what I'm doing with this car. I'm enjoying it for sure, but what's next? I'm always thinking what's next. So if you want to buy this car, slide in my DMs. I'm starting asking around $25,000. I actually want to put it up for auction, so see how that goes. And even if it doesn't give me around 20 grand, I laugh because it's crazy the fact that these cars are that expensive now, especially a nice one that's complete and has everything. I'm going off of prices from Bring a Trailer, Jason Gray's car. I don't know if you guys know that one, but if you look on Bring a Trailer, he's a fellow forum member, and he had a Calypso, but he did a heavy modification. He had M62, standalone, nice dash, black interior, fully remodeled, exterior looks great, some really expensive rims, and it sold for $62,000. That was peak COVID when everybody had play money. So if you take away the inflation and all that, I think it's around 32 or something. I just cut it in half. And then Matty Matt's nice ass AC signature wagon sold for 42. Shout out to those guys. And, you know, regular 540s usually sat all day long for like 10 to like 18. So this one, I mean, it's not the cleanest 540, but it is like, has a lot of nice, good parts. And it's 1 out of 7 with this color code. And it's original, and it's clean title. Color code meaning Calypso exterior, black interior, factory sport seats with the heated seats. It's 1 out of 7 with these options. And nowadays, I don't even know if there's another Calypso with black interior from the factory that's still alive. If it is, comment below. You gotta be in the US though, because obviously you guys have, the US only got 1,500 of these cars. Roughly, I think. So in the US, we only got 1,500, and out of this color code was 1 out of 7. And I believe nowadays there's probably, I think there's 2 alive. One sold on the internet back in the day for like 18 grand, I think. I'm not sure. And this one is alive, which is crazy, man. It's crazy. Can't believe I have a rare car. But yeah, the reason why this one's, my brain is still foggy. It's like I think faster than I can speak. The reason why I want to sell this is because I kind of want to dabble in new cars, but I also want to fix my M5. So I think that'll be the combination, what I'll do. I even been contemplating selling the M5, you guys. Why? Because that car, it's a lovely car, but I really like to enjoy my cars and beat the shit out of it, and I'll feel guilty if I beat the shit out of the M5. Well, not really, because if you have an E34 M5, you will know that they want to get bet the shit out of. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna sell these, but I'm always thinking about what I'm gonna do next. And for sure, I'm gonna miss these cars, no doubt. Am I gonna regret it? I don't think so. Everybody says if I sell the M5, I'm gonna regret it. But like, maybe I'll regret the personal connection of that. She's looking at me. Awkward. Run away. I'm in the carpool lane, nobody. And she's looking at me talk to myself in the camera. Ah. Now she's running away. All right, let me get out of the carpool lane. I completely forgot where I was at too. Maybe that's what I was talking about. Maybe I'll regret it, but I don't think I would. I would regret the personal connection I have with that car. Like, hey, that's my car. But that's the thing I suffer from. It's just I get emotionally tied with these vehicles, and to be honest, it's just a material thing. I don't mean it, car. You're more than a material to me. But in reality, every time I sell a car, it gets better. Like, I sold my wagon, and I ain't gonna cap, y'all. I was a little baby back then, and emotional, and I shed a tear or two. I ain't gonna lie. But then, you know, I bought my M5. That was crazy. Fuck all y'all hoes for not letting me in. I'm squeezing my way right here. How about that? Let me in, sir. Please don't hit my bumper. It's $1,000 without paying. Oh, hesitation kills. And I keep telling myself, if I do sell this car, and people are like, oh, you regret selling the M5. The M5's a lovely car. It's a collector's item. I'm going to import a 3.8. And I'm putting it on this video because I'm going to hold myself accountable. Another thing I got to do is like update this whole thing, because there's a year video. I think 2021, I did car goals. And I talked about painting this car. And I was so hesitant on painting this car because with a paint job, dude, me and Dave put a lot of work into this car. So I wanted to choose a painter that was going to do like a really good job. And I mean, I love the car, how it came out. The whole, you know, I don't have clear coat pilling. That's like, that's shocking for me. But me and Dave did a lot of sanding to this car. Yeah, we probably forgot a couple dents, but the sanding, we left the car at 600 grit, wet sand. We were contemplating painting it ourselves because when you do the job yourself, you know how it's gonna come out, and then you're like, all right. I mean, I'm not saying I don't love the paint job. I'm just saying that to get a perfect car, it's gonna be very expensive and time consuming. So I understand, this car came out the way it did, and I mean, I love the car, how it looks, but it's really hard to get a perfect car. That's another reason why I'm okay with selling it, because it's not perfect. It is really nice. It is really clean. The color looks beautiful. It's damn near factory color. Great job on that. Skirt. But I just was it's a nice G-Wagon. I was just I guess I'm a perfectionist, and I wanted a perfected car, but it didn't work like that. Jesus Christ. Okay, the front is the one that's rubbing the most. The rears, they were rubbing, and when I got on it, they'll squat and really rub. But now they clearance themselves. The sidewall is like perfectly fine. I raised the car up a little bit. It's just the front. I think my camber is a little bit off, and it's making it rub. I just haven't. I want to raise the car higher because this is way too low. It's way too low. I always talk shit about low cars because it takes away from the handling or the driving. But honestly, I've been driving this car still very comfortably, and I have no complaints. Yeah, I have no complaints. I'm a little sick, so I have boogers. If I did sell this car, I think I'll sell it on M Systems, because these rims are like, I think these rims are what I would regret selling. They're like just collectible shoes that you can wear on every car, so why sell it? You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll buy some nice rims for this car too to sell it, but I always was thinking about selling on M Systems because it's just that much that much more original, and the OZs will look great on the M5. So, yeah, we're almost at work. I've been contemplating doing an engine build because the car is nice, it does have nice wheels, it is low. All it needs is engine. I know y'all from way back in the day is wondering about the supercharger. I would have done the supercharger, but the simple fact is I have to cut my hood. And I ain't cutting my hood after doing all that damn sanding. I mean, I can also run without a hood, but then the car is going to be completely illegal. So what I was thinking is just building a V8 on the side, which I have one, so I was just gonna slap it together on the side. But then I also was like, maybe not. We'll see what happens with the future. As of right now, I'm gonna tell you it's not a priority. But what is a priority is getting a standalone on this car so I can tune it. That's all I want, is a tune, make it more spicy, and see where I go from there. I mean, I've been thinking about throwing in an M62 with new timing chain guides, because this V8 is just it's great. It still hangs with these modern day cars, and it's a car from 1995 that was like 60 grand back in the day, bruh. Yeah, my chest is heavy, y'all. It's like I got mucus and shit.
I was gonna apologize for like a very boring video, because you know your boy gets off on his edits. Like I actually take pride in my editing, but it's just like the old days when I just had a GoPro and I'd just be chatting with the homies. Car sounds great and the muffler's not even out. The pipes are just right there. I plan to cut the cats out and maybe throw a muffler on. Only reason why I want to cut the cats is because my car has a custom tune right now. Simply because I think the knock sensors are not good. So I think it's retarding the time, giving more fuel or whatnot. I don't know 100%, but some days this car pulls heavy. And I think it's because I'm at sea level and the air quality, the air density is great. And with more fuel, you're obviously going to have more power. I just need to cut my cats out because I think it's clogging up my cats. And I don't like the way it sounds. But I'm editing this video and I'm uploading it for the homies because I miss y'all. And I hope y'all miss me. Alright, let's get out. I'm sorry. Two-door Subaru? Goddamn. There's a lot of nice cars out here. But you gotta know. This car next to me, I just took a peek. It has red interior. And the M5 with the gray exterior and the red interior would be wet. They're looking at me. That's one thing about this car. Is I feel a lot of eyeballs, but I try not to look back because I don't want to be egotistical and be like, hey, everybody's looking at me. So I try not to look back, but sometimes they're just appreciating the car or they're looking. Hey, get away from them, the rear. I was about to say, who's booming music? I usually boom music, but today I'm hanging with the bros, so I'm not. This car slaps. Yeah, I have the speaker right there. Back in the day, they used to have an enthusiast from the forums. He'll make a custom box. And that box, I heard great reviews about it until he started like not paying people or had bad business management. Hey. Everybody keeps passing me. Let me out of here. I want to go to work already. Yeah, we're gone. Let's go. Damn. Yeah, I'll for sure miss this car, but I don't think I'll regret it. I'll regret the fact that it's my car that someone has, you know, my existence inside this car. That's the thing I would regret. But just like someone else, it's kind of contradicting it. I don't regret selling it. What I regret is like I guess I do regret, alright, man, whatever. Shut up. Let's change the subject. Like, I want to show you guys some. If you guys here to the end, we're almost at work. Look at this. I'm going to make some things pretty soon, but here's a little sneak peek after the green light. I can't believe I'm driving this car. It's literally a classic. The original E34, really rare. Someone can smack my shit and I'll be crying. They'll fix their car easily. Alright, let me show you guys what I was talking about. We're coming on a red light. I'm pretty stoked on this, so let me know if you guys are too. Sooner or later, I'll have stuff that you guys can support the channel by buying it. But just as of right now, my mental capacity has just been focused on this damn job. Here we go. Bam. I'm not sure how far or how close to get this, but you can't tell me this is not sick. I love it. I'm gonna throw it on some sweaters pretty soon. When, bruv? When are you gonna throw it on some sweaters? Fucking throw it on some. The homie Lawrence is always telling me, make some merch, bruh. I'll buy it. Yeah. Yeah. I need to do that. I just like to make shit that I like to wear. So it takes time and energy. Because, you know, I don't want to just make some cheap shit. Like some cheap sweaters, is what I'm saying. Especially now that it's cold. And the homies in the East Coast, it's really cold over there. You trying to race, bro? Seen that? Seen that? You like this road is shiza. Like 45 minutes late. It's a mom and pop business, you know, it's family business. They treat me pretty good here. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm late on purpose, but I just know it's going to be very exhausting today. Jeez, I love the 540. There's just so much torque and power to get out of sticky situations. Alright, we're coming up onto work right now. I gotta tell you guys, I messed up the rims. These rims were flawless. They were super clean. I tried to clean them. I used some kind of wheel cleaner, and I etched the brake dust into the wheels. I'm gonna detail the car coming up this week, so hopefully it comes out nice. But yeah, man, this car's been really hard to keep clean. God damn it, they took my parking spot. I'll just park right here for now, even though I'm gonna have to move it later. All right, here we are. We're at work, fellas. Thanks for riding with me. We're gonna have a good day. Fuck. Let's just take this time and compose ourselves. It's just like, if I ain't gonna be rich, where I'm comfortable doing what I'm doing, then I'd rather just be a bum on the ocean, chilling, enjoying beautiful nature. Cause then, sometimes I'm working, and I'm like, I don't know if you guys are this introspective or whatnot, but we getting pretty deep now. And we're all the way to the end of the video, so chances are let me just tell you. I'll be working, right? And then I'll look at the sky, and then I'll see the moon. You know how some days you can see the moon when it's light? I'm like, there's a fucking sky. There's a rock in the sky. And I'm doing something so like something that's so not important on the grand scale of things. Maybe it is important, you know. Maybe these things save the world or whatnot. There's a fucking rock in the sky. There's a rock in the sky. It's just floating there. And what do? We like go to work. I mean, I like working, don't get me wrong. I like the challenge. I like the fact that, you know. But I want to kind of like challenge myself and just work for myself and whatnot. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I know I want to invest in some high value skills so I can like use that. Now we're just thinking out loud at this point. I should probably clock in, huh? Yeah, I should probably clock in. Alright. I'm glad I brought this car though. It makes the drive to work and drive home better. I mean, I drove the Prius yesterday, and I haven't driven it in a cool minute. And yeah, that car, I was like damn near falling asleep. It's very comfortable in that car. Nah, not so comfortable, but it's very calm and nonchalant. We're gonna have a good day. The homie Dave's not even here. I forgot to tell you guys I work with my homies. I work with Dave and Evan. And they're not even here. Or are they? I didn't see their card. I might do another one of these videos. Probably when I go home. So you can see the difference of me going to work and leaving work. "41 minutes? Yo, if you made it to the end, I dug with y'all heavy. This was Mommy with Stash. Turning off the mic now, though.
A very raw video without that much editing. Just put it together and release it. If y'all duck with it, you duck with it. If you don't duck with it, later on I'm gonna look at it and be like, I duck with it. Because this is a memory. At a point in my life where shit's gonna be changing. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta work. I gotta tell you guys some more shit about this car. I forgot. It's like my brain was still waking up. But my damn neighbor hit my shit with her trash can, bruv. With her trash can. She hit my car with her trash can. I don't even think she knows the countless hours I put into this car. It's just people, man. People just, I don't know. Some people are just like, ugh. You ever get somebody that's just, like they just want to be hateful? That's just how they are. Damn, this car look good, man. It needs a detail though. Look, let me give you a sneak peek on these rims. Yeah, hopefully the detailer could take that out. I need to get them repolished. Alright, we'll do a walk around now at work. I don't want to talk about that, but yeah, that was on my trip. Not only did she dent it, she scratched my shit. It's the only dent and scratch I have on this car. Alright fellas, I gotta go to work now. But thanks for riding with me to work. And maybe we could do this again sometime. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Peace.